Hello and welcome back to our final round coverage from the 2018 Ed Headrick Disc Golf Hall of Fame Classic presented by RecTech Grills. We are here at the PDGA headquarters, the International Disc Golf Center in Appling, Georgia. BigSexy commentary. 9 more holes in the season.
Wow.
Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
And McBeth with a solid front 9. Barsby with the only bogey of the card. Chris Dickerson 500. Johne McCray throwing some great shots as well. We have got a tight one coming into the final 9 holes of the National Tour 2018. Starting off here on hole 10. This is a great par 4.
Oh, yeah, par 4, 606 going to the right. Turnover backhand or big forehand are your options off the tee. And as you can see, things get really narrow up near the green. Paramount, just stay in the fairway like always at W.R. Jackson. If you're in the middle, you've got a chance. McBeth goes around the trees, wide route.
I like that play with a stable driver, and he kicks back into more of the central area of the fairway there. That should leave him that color glow AVR approach. And Dickerson going with a turnover.
This is looking big. Stay in the fairway.
Jeez, that's so good. That low ceiling turnover with a driver, such a hard shot. Typically, you need a little bit of height on that shot, but Chris Dickerson just laces that one.
Chris don't need no height. Oh, man, the one tree. Either side of those 3 really can do things for you. You got to make a choice there. I think Gregg was trying to go long of it, but just maybe hyzered a little soon.
And Johnny with a fortunate bounce out. Anything early right can spell disaster, but that kick out is going to put him in a spot where he can maybe make something work on his second shot.
Gregg's got that Jordan Eagle queued up, and he rarely makes a mistake with this disc.
Man, inside the circle from there, those early trees, that is so freaking good.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I'd say he's right on the edge of the circle, but still, just to give himself a look is impressive.
Oh, Johnny doesn't like it, but the trees kind of do like it. They let him through quite a long ways there.
Fulton smiles upon you, Johnny.
Color Glow AVR, you called it.
Just needs to turn a smidge. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's looking like a 4th birdie in a row on some super technical par 4s. For Paul, he is really heating up here.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to catch this guy, you're going to have to do something special.
And Chris is on fire as well. Great little kiss off the tree. Not that it mattered. He was going to make that putt regardless. But I'm sure he doesn't mind it being 2 feet away. Here is Gregg for birdie.
Needs this to go in, and he makes it. Barsby, he's got 3 from outside the circle, including a 108-foot throw-in so far, so not a bad percentage.
Yeah, and
10 holes.
And he's hit metal on every other hole.
Never say die attitude. That's what we love about Barsby. He's so much fun to watch, flashy player, and you know that basket's always in danger. If he can see the pin, he's going to attack it.
Yeah. He's a guy, when he has that momentum and he starts feeling it, he can make it from anywhere as many times in a row as necessary.
Yeah.
Hole 11, par 3, 420 feet. This is another new one. Turnover backhand is the preferred play here. It's pretty far for a forehand, and the angle is not quite how you would like it to be. But these guys are certainly capable of turning a backhand into this spot. You're going to throw kind of a flippy fairway driver most likely, and just try to get the thing to get over right and just do a long right glide, really not looking for any hyzer back.
Very wide. That needs a drift, and it's drifting.
Ooh, that's a kick you're going to like.
Really good kick. Wow. Inside the circle, maybe?
I don't think quite, but it's close. I played with Drew Gibson yesterday, and he nearly aced this with a KC Rock.
What?
Just a rip.
Okay, well,
It went about 30 long.
My turn
right
to one
past
up
the
you.
chains.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Caddied for Paul Ulibarri. Hit metal.
Man, that's cool. So Gregg is going to go for him. I'm excited to see where this ends up.
Gets it to flip up, which is what you need for this distance.
It's short, but it's safe.
Yeah, 45, 50 feet. Again, that basket's going to be in danger.
Oh, man. It still fought through pretty good, but that took a lot of the speed.
Well, and Johnny hit the same thing yesterday. I'd say that's really what needs to go on this hole. That one low branch that leans down. It's just really in that prime flight. Dickerson, a nice run from 55, 60 feet. Barsby trying to keep that hot hand up here. Yeah.
Gosh, the putter goes out of the screen. It's so high. And just perfect.
I think the spectators are just kind of jaded. They're desensitized by this.
You guys need to be careful about it.
Oh, my gosh. All right, well, yeah.
You Jomez fans at home just like, oh, yeah, putting's so easy. Pros make them all. It's like, come on. Come watch some of us worst pros every once in a while. These guys are on fire right now.
You got to love that right there. Johnny playing with passion. And, yeah, why not?
Wow.
5 through the last 5. Paul is not showing these guys any light.
But they're not really falling behind.
No, they're not falling behind, but they have to play perfect just to
stay even in contact.
Yeah, just to even see him.
Hole 12, par 5, 990 feet. Eagle opportunity here if you can throw your drive just perfect and then lace another tunnel. But you got to go as far as possible up the middle here. You're going to see the basket come into view. If your drive can land here, it's only about 475 from the tee through a tunnel. But if you can get there, you can go ahead and go at the basket through this aggressive line. There's also another fairway to the right that you can play if you get out of position. You can go through that wider route and play either. You can even make birdie back there, but also a little bit safer par.
Paul probably going with the Thunderbird here.
Wow, this is high.
Mm-hmm. And it's wide, but it's got that hyzer angle, which, who knows, it could have skipped into the woods off to the left. I don't know if he would have loved that tee shot or not, but either way, it's going to be in the fairway, but with some trees in the way. And this is also a bit tight to the left, but again, hits the same trees.
Same exact spot.
Yeah, almost identical results and flight. Johnny, the lone 3 coming into this round so far on this hole, which is just insane to think about. He is not going to be in position to repeat that act.
Too much hyzer.
Yep, and I like the idea of throwing a flippier driver off to the left and having it break to the right later on, but not many players really commit to that line. I see a lot of shots go in tight early off to the left here.
There's just a little more trees there than you think. Like you start to think, oh, I made the corner, and then you get up there and you're still in the trees.
Yeah, that tree line continues a really long way.
Paul going turnover into that second fairway option. A little bit of a kickback, but I think he should have a play for birdie from there.
Yeah, the further right you go, the better the angle opens up. Barsby playing for the left route here with the turnover, but if this doesn't get a tree kick,
loving that.
He was going to be in danger, but Gregg is going to be in a good spot now.
Oh, from the woods to the woods, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
What?
Squeezed through to the edge of the fairway.
Like a little gnome grabbed it and threw it out. And that gets a little sneaky. I don't know. Not great, but it's made some progress.
Yeah, he's going to have I think he'll have a forehand turnover for the robot chicken.
Tight hyzer here from Paul, trying to get that rock to glide. Going to set up a putt, but it's a lengthy one.
That was looking really good. If that had just an ounce more momentum, that would have been inside 20 feet.
Barsby with that Rhino.
Yep, DX Rhino approach to about 26, 27 feet.
Where did Johnny's shot even go? He was on the left side, woods, and then it
Just
filtered him out.
Squeezed through, yeah. Just somehow
That's awesome.
that gnome just came in there and helped him out.
And that's totally within the rules. If you have a gnome that's in the mood to kind of do a favor for you, I mean, there's nothing in the rule book that says that you have to put that back. That's totally fair.
Yep. Know the rules, people. We got Paul from just inside 50 feet. Trying to keep that hot streak alive and the par.
Not the one you would expect. The 5 birdies he got, I think, all feel kind of a little more impressive than this one.
Oh, Chris, not happy with that.
Wow.
Johnny, we got 3 missed putts here. See if Gregg can capitalize here. Make a stroke up on the card. And he does.
There it is.
And I think that'll be 2 strokes on Chris, right? Will that be a bogey for Chris?
Well, time will tell.
I think it will be.
You are correct.
Johnny will tap in for his par, so we'll have 2 at 19 now. A little bit of separation there for McBeth and Barsby is not many holes left to play, and there's 5-stroke separation between Johnny, Chris, and the lead right now.
Hole 13 is a par 3, 399 feet going to the right. Forehand high-speed driver with a skip is the best play. Backhand turnover also available, but it kind of brings these late trees more into play than the forehand does. You'd like to have the forehand get past all of these and then take the aggressive skip right. Again, you've got the elevated pin, and you can get in trouble if you run this one and kind of go back into those bushes. You can find some problems.
Quick rewind before we get to the shot here. Paul Ulibarri, 3 on hole 12 yesterday.
Nice.
Or during the 3rd round, I should say.
Eagle 3 on the par 5. Only the 2nd player to achieve that feat.
Yeah, and very rarely ever done. Ever in the history of that hole. Just a few notable 3s that I can think about, and going back to the history of the W.R. Jackson course.
Paul with Destroyer. It looks perfect.
Yeah, he did this last year in this hole. Just makes this line look like there's not that many trees in the way. There are so many trees in the way. And that 400 feet of distance with that dogleg right, it's just a tricky hole.
This is turning much too soon. That could be a little bit tough. We'll see what kind of lie he's got.
That rollout probably helped him, because I think
The more right you go, the worse things get.
For sure. And Chris with a little bit of a flip up. Is that wide enough?
No.
No, just catching that early edge.
Chris with the turnover putter. That'll work.
Johnny with a turnover putter. And that 2 will work. Barsby from about 45 feet. Go ahead and count it. Unreal.
Really one of the better... I mean, thus far, this is one of the best putting performances I can remember seeing.
Mm-hmm. It's just throwing performances. Outside the circle is technically a throw, right?
Yeah, true. But I mean, just an assault on the basket.
It's highly impressive, and keeping that 1-stroke margin between Barsby and McBeth. And getting a little bit more separation from Chris and Johnny. These 2 are kind of off on their own at this point.
Absolutely. Hole 14, par 5, 837 feet. Starts out with a long tunnel. You've got to get out into this grass area to really have a hope for birdie. From there, you need to play a flex forehand or a roller perhaps if you want to look at eagle. But if all you care about is a birdie, you can probably play a little hyzer pitch up to this corner and then take that last break back to the right with your putter. Tough hole, but certainly a little more eagleable even than hole 12. It can be done, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see some of these guys take a run at it today. Gregg got 5 birdies in a row right now. Oh, but this is a problem. That's a big problem.
Early left. That's going to put him in a spot where pretty much par is best case scenario.
If he plays smart, par shouldn't be too big of an issue. But it's going to be hard to play smart with, a little easier now. A little easier now. If that gets around the corner and just way up into the grass, playing smart is going to be tough for Gregg to do.
Well, Paul is still in a position where I think he'll have the turnover forehand to get himself in position for the birdie. Johne is in position to
do whatever he wants.
Try a roller and maybe get up to the pin for an eagle look. This needs to turn. It's trying to, but there's a little bit of cabbage pulls him back into the woods. Not quite sure where that landed.
Gregg pretty fortunate to stay on the edge here.
That was heavy on the turnover. I think he wanted something a little bit flatter, but
he's out.
Okay.
And Paul isn't in a great spot. Really needs this to turn a lot. I don't think that's nearly enough.
That late flex there, he needed just a flippy destroyer to hold that line, and he kind of went with a... Is that the flippy destroyer?
That is a destroyer for sure, but you'd almost need like leopard flippiness, I think, on that shot.
Yeah, something that just can hold. And Chris, instead of throwing a flick roller, has thrown a tomahawk accidentally and gone across the fairway.
Whoa.
Surprising mistake there. And Barsby's put a huge move on this. If this can be clean...
Yeah, he could almost set himself up for a long look.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to put that out of the realm of possibility for Gregg so far, the way that he's been playing this round.
And here is that aggressive roller. Can it get through? Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, wow, it does.
Just go.
Yes.
How close are we?
I'd say 50. No.
Wow.
God, never mind.
30 feet.
Inside 30.
This is where Chris ended up. And now the forehand roller, but this is, oh man. Wow, that's fortunate.
Break.
That is fortunate.
If that penetrates to that first line of trees, that he's going to be looking at potential bogey.
Oh, Paul, I don't know if you're going to like this. I guess you are. Medium anyway.
I'm trying to figure out where
that looked like it was getting way too much cut, but.
Yeah. All right. Well, worked out. And Chris with a nice approach. That's going to save his par.
Kind of an ugly par, but he'll take it.
You'll take a par on this one if you get off the fairway off the tee.
Gregg, could he seriously birdie right now?
Oh my gosh, I thought he did.
Wow.
I thought he made it.
Paul for a birdie. Oh man, little forehand rock.
Wow.
Everything going right now for these two players. They're really feeling it.
Johne for the eagle. Oh no.
Man.
You know, I hate to say it, but you know, I just won't say it.
You really hate to say it. Yeah.
No, I was, on Paul Ulibarri's card yesterday, Garrett threw the best looking drive, the best looking roller to about the same spot and had the same result. And it's just just to have such a short eagle look on this hole it almost gets in your head. It's like it's such an awesome score to get.
Yeah,
on such a tricky hole that added pressure of it. I mean, it's just a stroke, but it seems more than that. And man, opportunity squandered there for Johne.
That's still the only birdie in the group.
And a shout out to Grady Shue, who was the only player in round 3 to manage to get an eagle on hole 14.
Nice. Hole 15, par 4, 714 feet up and over the hill going to the right. Turnover backhand through the gap where the drone is, or forehand on the little bit wider fairway to the left. Big drives are going to reach the top of this hill and be rewarded with basically no line. And then try to figure their way out up to the basket. But big drive is a big drive. The farther down there you get, the more chance you have to kind of figure out your way through these trees. The left side is probably better in terms of a fair alleyway to the basket.
Just not going to see any of these players go for that left side, though. These guys are going to go for that big, high anhyzer. The problem with that high anhyzer, there's so many limbs that you can't see that stick out into the fairway. Personally, I just wish they would just clean that around the corner fairway line. Like, these trees set up a beautiful fairway.
Oh, that was scary. Yeah. I thought I was going to hit something, and that is a very, very short drive from Gregg. Opportunity for Paul to really step on the gas pedal here. Doesn't look good, though. Not enough turn.
Yeah, and that's going to hit that high ceiling.
All the drives so far are pretty short of the creek. Or the ditch, anyway. The creek when it's raining.
Yeah, I've never seen a creek, but I'm sure at some point it has been.
This one's got more potential.
Yeah.
Oh, see you later. And this moving left, that is so good. That's exactly what you want.
That's fantastic. That's
big distance, but left side, he's going to have a lane.
To be able to hit that fairway and have it turn, but then have it also drift at the end, that's
a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow, that was ambitious from Gregg. Could have been big time. He might be in trouble now, though. Johnny with a nice forehand.
Oh, wow. I thought for sure that was too heavy on the anhyzer, but
as the hill falls away, it just kind of found its edge again.
Paul from a pretty awkward lie, going up the left side.
It's going to be well short.
Barsby with a really important approach here. And that looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it's really good.
Fantastic shot.
Great save from Gregg. Out of position, unable to see the pin after 2 throws.
And this is Chris's drive.
Jeez, he's looking at running it up for a 2.
That might be the best drive I've ever seen. Not the longest, but the fact that it got left.
Yep.
Probably the best.
And you could see from that catch cam, it was never in danger of hitting any of those limbs. So it kind of proves my point wrong. Like, you can throw this shot perfect without really being in any danger of hitting the limbs.
Turbo alert. Oh, gets a little piece. He's going to have maybe a sizable comeback putt, though. At least 20, 25. There it is. Back-to-back pars after so many birdies in a row for Gregg and Paul. Pretty surprising.
I mean, this is the closest to a par 5 that isn't a par 5 on the course. This is a rare look inside the green. We did see Ricky do it in round 1, and
Chris right now with just a tap in for birdie.
I mean, it's clearly not a par 5, just the way that it plays. It's just third hardest hole in the course. Any given day could be the hardest hole in the course. Just so tricky on that approach.
Hole 16, par 3, 297. This one is breaking to the right. You've got your choice of 2 gaps, either side of this biggest pine tree, center of the picture right now. And then the green is a little bit quick. There is OB along the entire right side, defined by that creek. And if you come in a little bit too fast, you can find that off the tee behind the basket, or short if you hit a tree and happen to kick down to the right side. I think we're going to see backhand mid-ranges or forehand drivers here.
I don't really have Chris's game figured out. I never really know why he's going with the backhand versus the sidearm. He's got both of them, so I wonder if that's like something that goes on in his head, even though he is a robot.
Even robots got to do some calculations.
Must compute. Sidearm, backhand.
Both hit that first tree, but not a bad kick for either of them. Gregg inside line forehand. This needs to just slow down at the basket or hit a tree. That'll be a long putt.
That'll be a long make there for Gregg.
That'll be a nice long make for the viewers at home.
And Paul with a nice turnover here.
And it's perfect.
That'll be a nice short make.
We got everything for you. You like park drives? You like big putts?
You like seeing people get humbled by hitting trees?
We got all that.
We got all of it.
In the span of 30 seconds. And a follow flight. This thing scoots up to 5 feet.
Gotta love a disc that does that.
Chris with the rare double knee.
This is so awkward looking, but man, made it look good.
Johnny with the rare forehand.
What is going on in hole 16 right now? There's some
great shots. Yeah, obviously, Gregg from 40. Perfect putt. So clutch. Any one of these holes, he could drop a putt and Paul starts getting away.
Yep.
Not happening.
No.
This guy is just going to fight to the finish. Wow. Hole 17, par 4, 588 feet, going way uphill and to the right. One of the narrowest tee shots on the course, and you just have to keep it so straight. As you see, if you leak a little right, you're in all those tiny trees and you've got nothing. You'd like to get a drive all the way to the top of this hill and set up a very routine approach, but that is no small feat. These guys are going to go with flippy drivers, just kind of hammered down the middle, try to stand them up to flat and just take that flat skip directly forward. Barsby's probably going to go forehand, yeah. Needs this to flip and finish. This is looking like it's in the tiny trees. Oh, what a kick.
That kick keeps him in position to make something happen, but without that kick, he's staring down a bogey.
And Paul just misses all the trees, so that's not bad at all. He didn't really quite hit the fairway, but that's a perfect place to be.
And you see that he's about 3 or 4 feet short of Barsby's distance, 15 feet left. Those are almost a stroke separation in terms of positioning.
Paul's being far superior.
Far superior, yeah. That angle to the pin opens up that approach so much.
Johnny takes a tough kick there.
And you're battling. Any errant tee shot, you're going to be battling for the next couple minutes. Or you just throw the world's longest approach ever and have a long putt.
Not quite a putt, but yeah. I mean, he's way up there.
He'll have a turbo Anheuser.
You might be right. Yeah, about a 90-foot turbo. Routine stuff.
Chris with a really good position on a slightly errant tee shot, but catches a high tree limb, smacks him down the middle of the fairway. That'll be an easy jump putt approach for his par. But this is a really important shot here for Paul. He can really put the hammer down if he can put this close.
Some footing issues, fights through it. AVR on its way home.
Jeez, he just has made this
so easy.
We should get a FollowFlight from yesterday and today. I mean, almost the same exact shot.
And this is a big shot for Gregg. Leaning out, backhand. Does it have the height?
Oh, and it's got the edge.
Beautiful.
Kick out really was the only thing Gregg could have happen to give him a chance for that shot there.
Chris, a little too high. Where is this turbo? It's a low ceiling putt. Who knew?
All right.
Oh, no.
Unable to get through. 35 feet for par.
Oh, wow. Little flip over the rim. Tip of the cap.
Oh, wow.
Take that par.
Barsby from 28 feet to continue the best putting round we've seen this year. Yeah.
9 under for the round. 11 under yesterday.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Paul also 9 under for the round.
that's good too.
Hole 18, it comes down to this. What a finisher as well. Par 5, 726 uphill, the most eagleable hole on the course. So that's in play for Barsby. This is a great place to finish a one-stroke battle like this because so much can happen. You want that drive to come straight up the middle, right about to here if possible. That sets you up for a really doable hyzer. You could even go mid-range from there if you throw your drive big enough. Just need something that starts out hyzer, kind of straightens out and flattens and glides towards the pin. There's rollers available to get up there to the green, but it's going to be just super critical. Whoever hits this gap cleanest, I think, is going to win this.
Barsby has got to get an eagle. This is the easiest hole in the course.
Oh, no.
And that drive takes the eagle
What
out
is
of
going
play.
on?
But
That
man,
is so fantastic.
you know what that is?
That's that world champ.
World champ love, man.
That was off the fairway immediately, and he is in the middle.
Paul,
oh, boy.
Barsby is looking at best case scenario.
That kind of kicked to the woods.
Around the corner and then a long throw with his AVR to really have any chance because McBeth is not going to make 3 mistakes from there.
Birdie at worst for McBeth from there, I would think.
Chris with a pipe job right down the right side.
Oh, a little heavy on the
skip.
anti.
Takes you out of that sweet spot here. Johne is 2 strokes back for a tie for 3rd place. He's off to the right side. He's going to need an eagle to get 3rd.
Gregg going roller.
Okay, he's going hyper aggressive.
Oh, no.
Cut rolls into the gallery.
There's not a lot over there either. He's not going to have much of a look.
And Johne with the high roller. This is looking phenomenal.
Whoa.
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
50 feet right?
Yeah.
For the eagle.
He's got a long, lengthy look there for that share of 3rd place.
And this is the shot that's going to do it for Paul. Around the corner.
Too good.
Not in the woods. Obviously kicks straight to the middle. Perfect. That's going to be easy.
Yeah. Barsby's left with only throwing it in to save him. Chris also needing eagle to get a share of that 3rd place. Cut roller. That's going to give him an outside chance. We got 2 players who are going to be looking at that long eagle putt.
And where is Barsby now? Okay, forehand rhino. That's a good sign. He's very rarely off with this shot. I don't know what kind of gap he's got. Not much of one, but this is really looking good. Wow.
God.
All right. Well, if McBeth were to roll away or something.
Yeah, he's not
messing around with that, though.
No. And that's going to secure the win for McBeth. But can we see eagles here for Chris or Johne?
Chris is a no, but good effort.
And Johne.
Oh, he's going turbo from 60.
Yes.
Oh, the crowd. There's nothing the crowd loves more than that.
Yes, Johne.
An eagle and a turbo in the same hole. I mean, that's amazing.
Gotta love it.
Chris, well played tournament. -7 for the round, 21 total. Yeah. And this just speaks to the greatness of McBeth. Barsby on fire, doing it all. And it still isn't enough. I mean, what do you have to do?
I don't know what you have to do. 21 under in the last 2 rounds for Barsby. Not enough.
Not enough. What a battle we got to watch this time. I mean, these guys were both playing fantastic disc golf. Incredible.
Disc Golf Hall of Fame presented by RecTech Grills champion, Mr. Paul McBeth.
Paul McBeth, 2 straight wins. He is on top of his game.
Yeah, and he's lost this event the last 2 times. He's fallen in a playoff.
Wow.
2 times in a row. And now he comes through with the one-shot win. This always produces a great battle. There are the final standings. A tie for 3rd between 2 of the mix. Eagle McMahon, Johne McCray, Michael Johansson. That is your podium. Here are our giveaways winners from the Patreon giveaway. If your name is there, make sure you get in contact with Jomez. Also, make sure you get subscribed. The race to 100K is on. 100K YouTube subscribers, that is. We've seen some of the giveaways. It's unreal. We're talking about some stuff that's you guys are not gonna believe. So get in there, be a part of that. Thank you guys so much for another great season. BigSexy will be back, but not for a while. We got to rest our voices. See you guys next year. Hey guys, thank you so much for a fantastic 2018 season. BigSexy's been happy to bring you the coverage. Jomez behind the cameras and in the editing suite. We got a couple more giveaways, as we always do after the tournaments. We got some BigSexy destroyers. This greenie's coming on the front 9. Make sure you subscribe and comment there.
This purple one is the back 9. Actually, this is kind of a teal. It's like a Hornets thing right here. Shout out to Charlotte Love. Hey, we appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, watching what we bring out there for the world in disc golf. Without you guys, none of this happens. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave comments. We love them, we read them, we laugh, sometimes we cry. But without you guys, none of this happens, so thank you.
And we got the race to 100K subscribers on YouTube. Get in there, be a part of that. Huge giveaways coming up soon. We'll see you in 2019. Kapow!
Sheboygan!